today we are going to spin class, and then I'm bringing my cart because, as you can see it in the mirror, bringing my cart because we're gonna go grocery shopping. Not a lot, we just have to run a few errands. I have to pick up a few things and run back home to start my paperwork. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Sunday, and I hope you guys had an amazing week and weekend. Today on the schedule, we had two things planned. However, I made an executive decision last minute to not do one of the things, so we crossed it out, and that was spin, for two reasons. My instructor changed. He was not able to make it today, so I have like my own rhythm and my routine. So I figured if my instructor is not going to be there, that routine is not going to happen, so I can just make up for it on a different day. One. And two, because of the second thing on the list, I figured we could just get there earlier and come back earlier. And that is Walmart. We're going to Walmart, okay? I want to bring you to Walmart with me. It's been a very long time. We are not doing a very big compra at all. We're just doing a very specific thing. And I want to talk to you guys about that because I have a family of 7, and even though we spend roughly $700 a month, we need to bring that even lower for groceries because your girl is on a budget. Especially now that I started working, we need to be more proactive with saving money and just setting certain goals in motion. So I want to talk to you about the food planning for the week. And that is what we are going to discuss this week. Food planning for a budget. And I want to tell you guys what me and hubby decided to do for the week and what works well for our family. So get ready. We're going to Jersey. Before we go, I forgot, I need to let you guys know the current book read. I am almost done with number 4 of Jennifer Lynn Barnes' series, Inheritance Game series. I am on book 4, which is The Brothers Hawthorne. I am down to like maybe 2 hours left. I also recently found out that Practical Magic 2 is going to be in theaters in September. And September is going to be such a good month because September will mark a year of YouTube. And with that, 1,000 subscribers, because that's what we're going to be doing in September. Okay, 1,000 subscribers. Mark my words. And yeah, it's just going to be full circle. I have a very beautiful trip planned for September. So it's just going to be exciting all around. But because Practical Magic 2 is coming out, I am going to reread the books. So right now on the current read, we're doing Jennifer Lynn Barnes, The Brothers Hawthorne. I am also circling back on American Dirt. I was half through it and I kind of just dropped it. I'm going to finish that this week. And that's Janine Cummings. Janine Cummings, American Dirt. That was actually an Oprah Book Club book. Highly recommended. It's very good, based on a lot of true stories. And then we're still doing Lucy's Score, Things We Hide from the Light. And yeah, okay, so now we're going to go to Walmart. I'm so excited, but I want to get there. So we're going to go. Okay, I just got to Walmart. It is definitely freezing right now. Not even sure why, but the wind chill is insane. It is May, so it should be at least 60, 70. It is not. It is definitely not. So I'm kind of glad I decided to do this instead of spin, because leaving spin all sweaty would have made me potentially sick. There we go. Feels better. I had to play carts because the carts were not carting. You know when they're like hard to drive? Yeah, I was doing that. Anywho, we have a budget, and not a budget, a very strict food menu that I need to oblige by. And right now, that food menu looks like this: hot dogs, burgers, tacos, pasta, 1 day of Spanish food, a soul food day, and a leftover day. So I am here today to look for hot food ingredients, burger ingredients, tacos, and maybe pasta. And I have a budget of 150. So let's go. All right, we are here and we're getting the hot dogs. I think I like to only get hot dogs in an 8-pack because that's how they come when you get the bread. But yeah, I'm gonna stick to 8-pack. Or should I do sausage? I don't know if I should do sausage. Should we do sausage? I don't think it would make a difference if I get a big pack of hot dogs because next week we're gonna do hot dogs as well. So I don't know. I want sausage. Let's do sausage. Oh, chicken. Should we do chicken? No, I want sausage. Sausage. Ideally, I was gonna get this, but these are only hot. I need non-spicy. It's looking like we're gonna get regular sausages. Those, I don't know. Why is this so difficult right now? It's actually a lot harder than I anticipated. Okay, so I found one. A chicken sausage, all chicken, all natural. No, but it only comes with 4, and they're not that big. So, wow. All right, it's gonna take me like 25 years to do this, so we're just gonna decide. Okay, so update. We got all of the things for hot dogs, and instead of getting hamburger meat, we have ground beef in the house, so we're gonna thaw that out and then use that for hamburger meat. I need hot dog breads, hamburger bread, regular bread, and then I don't forgot what else was on the list. I started with the tacos. I got taco seasoning, which is rare. I never really get taco seasoning. I do tacos a very different way, but we're gonna try it. So hot dogs are good. Hot dogs are done. Let me complete that task. Now, burgers, I just need bread. And tacos, I feel like I did good with tacos. Oh, I need that little thing, cilantro. Do I have cilantro? Okay, so far so good. Okay, I have come to the realization that my son is no longer a size 4 or 5. And frankly, he's kind of had a growth spurt. So I don't even think he fits a 5T. But these look kind of big, so we're gonna stick with them. And they're only for the summer, which is perfect. But homie is officially a 6'7". Haha, 6'7". I don't know why they find that so funny. But anyways, he is now treading into 6'7" and size 8. Okay, so my budget for food was $115, and I actually did $99, so that was actually really good. And then everything else was not in the budget, but that's what happens when you have way too many kids. And I came to the realization that, I already said it in the other video, but I'm still in shock that homeboy is a 6'7", almost 8 in size. Thankfully, I brought the cart with me in the car, so all of this just gets put right on top. And that's kind of it. I did good. If anything, I could have went to spin, honestly. But we are not gonna do that, especially because my instructor was not there today. And I only go to spin 3 times a week, as you guys already know. But we are upping that ante starting this week. Hopefully my damage is $199. So I spent double with this. That's not food, but that's okay. So $199 in regular things and then $99 in food. So how much is that? I don't know, we gotta do that calculation. $298 was my total. Usually I spend almost $600 when I come to Walmart. and I only spent 300. So all in all, the budget, changing our budget for food and actually having a schedule for the things that we make, like a list of what we're eating, is actually preferred. I parked pretty close this time. Usually that never happens, but it's just a great day today. It's a really good day. I'm actually very excited. And when we get in the car and when I start putting things away, I'm going to explain the benefits of having a list, like a menu for the week. Okay. And now remember, I shopped for burgers, tacos, pasta, and something else. All right, we're about to put everything away. But the benefits of doing a menu. First of all, you stay on track. You're not overspending when it comes to food, which is huge. Everyone has a simple routine. You're able to manage your time better, especially if you're a working parent, because you already know what's on the menu. And sometimes if the menu is not elaborate based on what your family wants and needs, you can kind of do it the night before or just really truly time it. Like, I'll give you an example. My kids, especially my autistic child, they are a chicken nuggets and french fries kind of situation. I am not. Hubby and I are not. The older ones are not. But the little ones, it just makes it easier for her and him and her, because it's all different genders. They just like french fries and nuggets and things like that. So hubby and I decided, well, instead of making elaborate meals, why not make meals that are similar to what they want to eat? That way it's less time consuming. And also it feels like we're still eating as a family. So we opted for hot dogs. And I'm talking about hot dogs, like stadium hot dogs. Like, we're not having hot dogs with ketchup and mustard. We are doing relish. We are doing horseradish. We are doing beans, sauerkraut, the works. You know, we're having a full hot dog situation for one of the meals for dinner. And then the other one is going to be hamburgers. My kids love french fries, so hamburgers make more sense for us because while they're eating their stuff, and please do not misconstrue, they're not eating this every single day. But even if they were, mind your business. JK. But seriously, every parent has to parent to their child, and we gave up on society's expectations of what is good or bad or what is acceptable. Every child is different, and as long as they're still getting their vitamins and nutritions, and you can supplement that in other ways, you just do what you can, okay? If you're a parent, you're doing a good job. But yeah, so we do hamburgers and french fries, and then that still feels like a family meal, and it's super fast. Now, it's even more budget friendly if you buy the ground beef or the ground turkey or the ground chicken in a bigger size, and then you throw it out and then you season it to your liking, and then you make the hamburger like that, versus purchasing hamburgers individually. They're a lot more expensive, and it just doesn't make sense, honestly. If you are like me and one of your days is a pasta day, you could use the rest of that ground meat for your pasta, which is what I plan to do. Because one of our days is a pasta day, and that is the day that I am in charge of. And I love me some lasagna. So this week we're doing lasagna. Honestly, I might do it today. The benefits are very simple, you guys. The benefits are truly there. You just have to make room for it. And I spent $99 in food today. If you've been with me for a while, you guys know I spend over $700, sometimes $800 in food with how I used to buy food. We shopped for tacos, burgers, pasta, and I also shopped for Soul Food Day, and that's 4 days of dinners, and I got $99 total. From $800 to 4 days, almost a whole week. If you're thinking about it, I can easily decrease my budget for food shopping by half. So definitely recommend. All right, if you guys have been with me, you already know I'm going to kind of do a food put away. Maybe, who knows? If not, I will show you guys what I got also for my kids, which I spent almost 200, 199, but it was totally worth it. It's summer. They're going to summer camps and they needed more clothes. My son needed more clothes, so we got him some stuff. And we got some really cute sets, like sets for like $10 or less. So I will actually, you know what? I'm going to show you guys that because that was part of the Walmart purchase. So when I get home, I will do that. See you guys at home. We are home and I did the math. I did spend $99 total with food, but it was only $70 for the actual dinners. 4 dinners for $70, not bad at all. And this is dinner 1. I purchased 3 different styles of hot dogs, sausages, because everyone likes different things in the house. And frankly, I mean, you can't go wrong. The kids are fairly new to hot dogs. It's not really their fan favorite. So we got them very, very simple hot dogs. Hubby and I love the works. So we got sauerkraut, we got onions, we got yellow mustard. I love me some horseradish. And we have sweet relish. I got baked beans. And then, of course, the star of the show, the bread. And, you know, obviously the hot dogs and sausages. The only thing I did forget was the chili, which hubby reminded me graciously when I got home. And this, all in all, was under $20. And this is going to feed us for dinner one of these days. It's very, very easy to do and not time consuming at all. It's perfect for a big family because it comes with a lot. And also, it's just easy for the week. This is meals 2, 2, 3, and 4. Now, let me break it down. I am doing 1 ground beef for all 3 things, which is the best way to budget save. Find a meat that you can divide into multiple different things. This entire situation was under $30. And we are looking at a lasagna day with the cheese and the homemade sauce, and that will feed us for 1 full day and give us part of the leftover day. So this is kind of like a day and a half. Then we have the hamburgers and we have the baked beans because we like baked beans with our hamburgers, not inside, on the side. Don't come at me in the comments. And also my kids are very, very simple. We're very much a cheeseburger kind of family. So we already have cheese in the house. And again, we are using this for that. And we're going to do very, very thin ground beef burgers. And then lastly, taco seasoning and flour tortillas. I also purchased jalapeno peppers for hubby for this and the hot dogs and whatever else he wants to do with that. My kids are very simple with their tacos. They just kind of like cheese on them and sour cream, and I already have that. So that's going to be that. And then lastly, my last thing, and this is for meal 5. This is the elbows that I purchased, and this is going to be for baked mac and cheese with cornbread and some fried chicken. The chicken I already have, and the cornbread I also already have. So here, all in all, this was $70 worth of food for 4 days. And if you want to nitpick, it's kind of almost 5 because of the leftover day. If I do all of these things, if me and hubby do all of these things throughout the week, we're also going to have that leftover day. So it's going to be very simple, very productive, and very time efficient, honestly. I hope this helps you guys with budgeting and kind of thinking outside the box. Sometimes you really just have to work with your family and your needs and what it is that you do. My children, I'm going to be completely frank, they're not big veggie eaters. They will eat it, but I got to pick and choose my battles sometimes. So for the most part, I will try to do it once a week to kind of get it in there. And I give them their vitamins and their supplements, you know, in a different way. This is budget friendly for food shopping for a family of 7. Our menu for the week. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys come to the comments and let me know what you guys do for menus and how much you budget for your family, what's allocated to the food expenses. But I'm gonna put all of this away. I have to take baby girl to ballet because it is Sunday, and then I have to finish doing some auditing in my computer, and then finally I'm going to fix their closet. Now, I was going to show you guys all of the things that were purchased for the kids, for the clothing, but we could do that a different day. I want to get into the rest of my day. All right, I will see you guys next week. Thank you so much for being here. Once again, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Stay connected with me. Please share, comment, and you know the rest.